Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis. It's a weekend, it's Sunday. I hope everyone is doing great. Please, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, right? So what's really happening? Nothing much. We can see that on Friday we saw the market going down. The market was just seriously selling. But if you check nicely, it's because of semiconductors companies like TSMC, Nvidia, AMD, Intel, ARM, whatever. So Qualcomm, there are so many of them there. So actually, they did not really perform very well. Obviously, there is something going on. Maybe US want to tighten the restriction to Chinese companies, stuff like that. You can just go through that. It's a story that actually just circulate all over the place, or it repeat itself. If maybe Chinese is trying to catch up, we know that US might try to restrict some of the technologies, and when they do that, obviously they are hitting some companies, because it means that now that they are going to sell less products, which means the profits is going to go down. So it means they need to adjust their targets or their profits targets. But beside that, there might be more story beside that. So on the other side, we see, let's say, software companies. Microsoft is also part of AI. We can see that it's going down. Oracle, Adobe, Meta, Lilly. This is drug companies. So, but Google, it was performing not really that bad. Apple was also performing not that really bad. Amazon bad. Tesla was also not performing very well. So you can see that this is a mixed, mixed. We have some losing companies, which is red, and green ones which were performing very well. So on that, guys, so don't really worry much about this, because majority of these companies, let me just mention this, it's Nvidia, which is almost 3 trillion now, or let's say 2 trillion dollars market cap. By the way, we have Microsoft, we have Google or Meta platform, Google, Alphabet, not Meta. So Meta, we have Amazon, we have Apple. So all these companies, they're going to adapt. They have to, one way or another, they are going to have to adapt to AI. Also Tesla. Actually, I can say I don't really see any company that won't be adapting to that. You see, so which means AI is still gonna push very nice. AI is gonna go up, quite similar to electric cars. You remember when Tesla was just flying? I think everyone will try to catch up on that, right? And this is just maybe a 1 day, 2 day, 3 days thing. I think the market will be going up again. Even though the market can still go down maybe for a week or whatever, I see the market going up, going further. So AI, it's actually going to take over for quite some time, right? So I hope you are going to subscribe. There is so much stuff that we're still going to share, guys. So, but you know what I've seen is you guys are seriously supporting me. My videos are coming from very smaller views. We used to make 150 views most of the times. So these days I see we're going from that to that 150 to almost 400 views per day. So you know what, I just want to say thank you very much for that. And it's not really just it's not only just thank you. You can see that we have a limited special. Listen to this. Actually, we have this limited special for 6 months, right? It's VIP signals. So you know what, I thought, I said, you know what, it's fine for this week, just because I want to say thank you to everyone who is actually here, and some, they might be struggling to join me. What I want to do here is for this week until next week Sunday, we have this special, right? So what we're going to do is if you join between now and next week Friday, so instead of getting 6 months, I'm gonna extend that by 2, which means it's gonna be 12 months only this week. So after that, yes, we're gonna continue with that 6 months, or we're just going to go back on our normal pricing. So If you join this week, it means you're gonna get 12 months of uh, of the services or VIP services. And if you check, we are coming from $150 coming from, actually it was 6 months, but I'm giving you actually 12, which is normal price for 12 months. I think is $280, right? So if you want to be part of the team, you can scan this QR code or just WhatsApp me, then we can start to eat together, right? So now let's go straight to the market. Let's see what's really happening. As you know, we start with the economic news. What's really happening on the economic news? As you know, the Monday we're not gonna have enough stuff. We see that on Monday we're not gonna have anything, guys. We have daytime trading, whatever. So they're adjusting the times. Remember, we used to have our economic news around 3:30. Now it's gonna be 2:30. So which means the market is gonna open around 3:30 on our site on South African time. So if you are not in South Africa, just try to play with that. Just try to adjust that. Or maybe you can use this. Let me try to show you. I'm not in a hurry, so I will just show you that. You are my people. Let me show you that. You can skip if you want. I'm opening something. Open that again. Okay. So another thing that you can use is this one. It's called trading hours, so that you don't really miss your times here. So what you can do here is, maybe on Monday you can just go here so that you can see how many minutes left for the market to open and stuff like that. So you will see that, oh, on Monday we open around the market will be opening around 9:30 US time. So you can say 9:30 to your time, then you're gonna get the time. You can just copy this to from this on your Google, then it will show you your actual time, right? So but it's easy. You can go here, you can see how many hours. Maybe if it's around 3:00, you will see that, oh, it's like we left with 2 hours or 1 hour. Then you will understand that, oh, the market is opening 3:30 or 4:30. Simple as that. So I hope maybe that will make sense. Now I don't think, I hope I'm not making some noise here. Let me put it far. So on Monday, you can see that we don't really have anything, which is good. So it's going to be very nice. It's going to be very nice. On Tuesday, we have CPI. It's going to be crazy. Way too crazy. So we can see that, oh, the market is already selling. On their side, we see that they say on the forecast, they say CPI month over month is gonna go a little bit up from 0.3% to 0.4. This is not gonna be good. And on the corp CPI, this is great because from 0.4 to 0.3, this is gonna be good because they also check this. Fed Jerome Powell is actually checks the core PCI if they take some decisions. So if this is going to be like that, to us it's going to be good because we will be buying Nasdaqs, US30s, gold, but gold is already high, but something like that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say there. So on Wednesday, 30-year bond auction, yeah, this might make the market to go crazy. These auctions, they are not really very nice. They don't really just come now and then. But anyways, let's keep on Thursday. We're gonna have core PPI, actually retail sales. This is going to be also good. If the numbers are going up, that is not going to be great. We saw that last time the numbers were down. You can see last month it was a negative 0.6. This time they think maybe the numbers, they're going to go up. We'll see what will happen. But as long as CPI is going down, that will be nice. And we also have unemployment claims on Friday, consumer sentiment, stuff like that. So remember, this is actually the second week of March, right? So on the economic news, we're done. Let's close that. Now let's go on the market. What's really happening on CPI, on DXY? DXY, what? This thing doesn't really want to, okay, it's fine. So what's really happening? Before I change that to full candlesticks, you can easily see that, yes, the market already is going down, right? The market shows us that I'm going down, Kenzo. So what do we have to do? Nothing much. Obviously, if the market is going down like this, we can see that, oh, the market is actually doing what? It's going down. That is a downtrend, which means we are now no longer on this uptrend. We were expecting the market to continue. Unfortunately, the dollar was seriously weak. I think all this news that we have, CPI, it's CPI, né? And retail sales, I think they will accelerate this DXY to reach this level. I think what is that 100? Let's say it's 100, around 100 point something. I think it's gonna accelerate this downtrend structure there. That's what I see, or that's what I am expecting, because we are already on that downtrend structure. So let me just let me just go back on candlesticks. On candlesticks, some they are used to candlesticks, guys, and it's normal because mostly we learn from candlesticks. So what I see here is I'm expecting the market to reach this area. Yes, on Friday the market tried to reverse because I think there were people who were actually selling some stock on Nvidia. Yes, I think this will still continue. Yes, here we might have some reversals like that, but at the end of the day the market will still continue going down, especially when the market just broke out of that obviously it shows that the market is on that downtrend structure. The market shows us that it's on that downtrend structure, so I'm expecting a continuation. Yes, the market maybe on Monday might play games, but at the end of the day I'm expecting to see the market going down. Plus on Monday, guys, since we will be expecting CPI, I don't think that we're gonna have some proper moves. I think the market will end up just consolidating until we get CPI news. Then we're gonna see some serious moves. I'm expecting DXY to continue selling. I might be wrong, but I'm expecting that, right? So now we are actually on USD/JPY. What's really happening? You can easily see that we are coming from a nice uptrend. The market was going up very nice. The market was going up. That was quite straightforward. We even did it somewhere around this uptrend. So now we have this crazy breakout here. So which means the market is changing this trend from this uptrend now to this downtrend, right? So if the market is going to do that, that's really great. So which means along the way, one way or another, this shows us that the market is seriously aggressive. Don't think like you missed everything, guys. This type of a move here is quite similar to that. Sometimes when you miss that, you will feel like, oh, it's the end of the world. Hey, 1, 2, 3, I missed some very nice profits. No. The market will still give you some very nice structures. The market will still reverse a little bit, and we're gonna continue with that trend, because if the market moves like that, obviously we can't just get in the market because we don't really have proper structures. Remember, we use proper structures. When I say proper structure, I'm talking about structures like that, not structure like this. You see, I hope that makes sense. If it's a downtrend, I'm expecting something like this to happen. That to me, it's a proper structure. Simple as that. So if maybe the market, you missed that chance there, it's fine. We're gonna miss some. So now let's push to the next one. So now we are on GBP USD. What's really happening? GBP actually it's exposing the dollar because it shows that the dollar is actually still on that positive, because we can see that the market just broke out. And even though we saw the market reversing on the other structures, no, not on GBP. GBP was still actually seriously aggressive. But maybe on Monday, which is tomorrow, maybe we might see some nice reversals. From there, maybe we will see the market trying to push to the upside. But besides that, there is nothing we can do. Or maybe let's wait for the market to create something like some sort of rejections before we can get in. Because something like this, as long as we missed it around that level, you can't just say, I will just jump in the market. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice for you because the market can reverse very nice. So I'm still bullish on that, but I'm waiting for proper structures. So we did smash on Euro USD. We did smash this one on Euro USD. What's really happening is quite straightforward. You can easily see that, yes, the market is actually doing what? The market is now pushing up, but we are coming from this nice downtrend. The market was just going down very nice. We had this breakout. After the breakout, the market just started to range around that level. So what's really happening now is, after that, we are now confident to say the market is now on this continuation of an uptrend. I'm expecting the market to go up, and I hope my people did smash the market, you see. So that's the aim. So which means we might start to see the market continuing doing something like that. Yes, along the way we will expect the market to reverse, but as long as we are on this uptrend, actually we are supposed to hold our buy, or we can actually say let's buy and hold. But if maybe you're not used to holding, just make sure that your stop loss is a little bit longer, because sometimes you lose, and whereas we are actually on this nice uptrend, the market can reverse here. Let's say maybe you bought around this level, maybe at the wrong time. Once the market reverses against you, you can lose easily, or maybe your stop loss was very tight. Once you lose, the market still continues, and that's really painful, because you're losing on something that you know that no, it is still an uptrend, but why did you get out? Why? It means you're not following the trend, because if you're following the trend, you will get out only when the market breaks this nice support. Unfortunately, when we learn about the market, they will tell you that, oh, your SL or your stop loss is supposed to be below, little bit below the support or resistance, whatever. I don't think that concept works very nice, because mostly sometimes the market will be a little bit far. Let's say if maybe it's something like this, and we have this support here, and our proper support is around there. What will you do? Will you put your stop loss here? Because the market can still come there, you see. So the best way is to, let's look at the main structure, the main support. And if the market is changing that support, it's where you can say, now I'm getting out. If I can give you an example on that, I can say here. So if maybe you were selling here, it means to me, I will say, if you were selling here on this downtrend, whatever that you do here, your stop loss was supposed to be above this area. Then once the market gets out of that, that will be a nice breakout, and you will be losing on that. But it means if you were doing that, it means you were not going to lose any trade, because your stop loss was above that structure. But if you're trading inside here and you just place your stop loss here because you want tight stop loss, yes, the stop loss can limit the loss, but it's still a loss, right? So that is a problem. So make sure that once you take a trade, make sure that you understand that we are on this trend, and the strongest one is going to be this one. So which means my stop loss is supposed to be there. So now you can do what? You can use a proper lot size, not aggressive lot size, so that once the market is going against you, you can easily hold those trades longer, even though the market is trying to intimidate you. Sometimes the market can go lower as that, trying to touch that support. So make sure that once it touches that support, you can say, yeah, you see, now I'm out. Why? We're trying to avoid those things of saying, like, you are on a buy. Let's say we are on an uptrend. You still take some losses on an uptrend. Few minutes later or few hours later, you still take the same positions. You still buy, but you just lost another buy previous days or yesterday. Why are you going on that buy? Why didn't you just leave the previous position and extend the stop loss then? You guys. But I hope you are learning. Let's learn together. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you can learn and change, right? So what's really happening now on gold? We can easily see that yes, the market is it was going down. So after that going down, smaller down there, it was a smaller downtrend. The market broke out. Guess what? The market started to fly, quite similar to what we saw on Bitcoin. This thing is flying, guys. If you missed that move, you can't catch this. I saw Trader Nick said he took this, and that was seriously great. Those are some serious profits. And yeah, unfortunately we missed this, but we were eating on Nasdaq. So you can see that the market broke out very nice. So which means the market is now going up. So what we can do now is we just need to wait for a proper reversal or a proper resistance before we jump on that buy. But for now, we don't really have that. But I think CPI is gonna be the game changer. If things are going to be negative against the dollar, so it means gold is gonna fly. So once you see something like this, you can see it's not really normal. Go on the markets, go on Google, you can go on Copilot, ask it's Copilot now, they call it Copilot. Go on Gemini, like Google AI, ask it why it's gold pushing like this. Because sometimes you might be surprised. I don't know why gold is going up 1, 2, 3, but you have everything. Just go ask that. It's gonna tell you why it's pushing up like that. But most likely they're gonna tell you about the rate cards which are going to come. They're gonna tell you about the geopolitical news that we have currently, and all those things. They fuel gold to fly, right? So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Remember, if you want to be part of the team for this week, as a thank you, thank you very much, guys. So I will be doubling this 6 months if you join this week. So you're gonna get 12 months if you join this week between today and next Sunday. So you're gonna get 12 months, and our special will be done. This is just to say thank you very much, guys. You can see that we come in from $150 then to $48. You can actually scan this WhatsApp code there. Then you can talk to me, or maybe you can just WhatsApp me straight there. Then we can start to eat together, right? So now what's really happening? What's really happening on US30 Dow Jones? Remember, Dow Jones doesn't really have enough companies, because remember, US30 is actually 30 companies, but those 30 companies, they are not really tech companies. That's why when we see Nvidia selling, US30 was just saying no, not here. You will just see those stuff maybe on S&P or maybe on Nasdaq, not here. And indeed, you can see that it was moving very smooth, even though we did see some reversals here and there. That's not really that aggressive like what we saw on other ones, right? But besides that, you can see that we had a very nice structure. We are still on this nice uptrend. This is what I'm trying to talk about when we say don't close your stop losses or close trades when you see that maybe the market is going against you. But when you check, like here, you can see that our support is around this area. You see, if the market breaks that, you can say, yeah, now I'm getting out, because the market is breaking out of that stronger support. But if maybe it's around this area, you entered here, the market is just going down, then tomorrow you're gonna buy again. No, that doesn't really make sense. So we have to focus on the bigger structure when you place your stop losses. I think maybe this makes sense, and that obviously it will force you to use a reasonable stop loss, because if you open around this area and the market is going against you and your stop loss is here, if you are aggressive, obviously you can lose enough. You can even blow the account if the lot size is crazy, right? But if you use proper reasonable stop loss, you can survive and the market can still bounce back in your favor, because these trends can last longer, guys. These trends can last the whole year. You see, especially when we have some good news, when they say, yes, we are not far from cutting the rate. So which means we might end up seeing something like this. We know very well that Nasdaq US30s, they can seriously fly without any reversing. We can have something like that. Next month, we might be around this area. But just imagine you lost some buys around the way. That's not really nice, right? So another thing that I wanted to teach you, it's not teach you, just to show you. I can't teach you, I can just show you. Actually, let's say we have to have this, guys. This is not some crazy stuff. Let's say you should have assets as a trader. I'm talking about trader, not as, oh, let me just complete that. Assets, right? So this asset is gonna be your, I'm not gonna put so many details here. I will just say your trading account, right? Your trading account. And here it should be profits /bank. And the last one is gonna be your lifestyle, actually. Let's say something like this. Let's say gone, because once you put your money here, it's not gonna come back, right? So this, let's say maybe this is a drum, or let's say container like that. When you do all this, when we trade, when you say we buy in, make profit, whatever, what I want you to do, or what you can, let me just do this on a clean sheet. We're learning, guys. What's the point of just doing analysis every day without learning? So I will just do, yeah, this 1, 2, 3 assets. Akere, people who know about assets, they know that let's say 1, 2, 3. We have to learn something. When you come here, just know that you're gonna learn. So this is our assets, but since we don't really have businesses, because people they say start a business 1, 2, 3. So now our business is gonna be our trading account, right? So this trading account, when it makes some profits, let's say profit slash bank slash lifestyle, I will just say gone, because once we reach that level, so I will just put something like that. Yeah. So this is your trading account. So when you make some profits, when you make your profits, right? So let's say you started with that 500 rand. Just I want to show you something because we made these mistakes most of the time. So when you make some profits, make sure that some of the profits, you can withdraw those profits, or let's say it's just profits. It's still in your account. So it's either this, you're gonna keep that profit as in your profit in your trading account, right? Let's say maybe starting from 500, you made another 500. This is your profit. So it's up to you whether you want to withdraw this to your bank account. The reason behind that is sometimes it's difficult for you just to trade, and you have money on the trading account, but in your bank account maybe there's nothing. Yes, you can make some profits, whatever that you make here, you can withdraw that to your bank. But once it goes to your bank, it doesn't really mean that it's supposed to be spent immediately. This can be a backup account because it's still your profit. So you can continue trading. This is gonna be your backup account. So once you make profits, you can still add. You can see you're still adding. So once this money, it's maybe let's say it's enough or it's not really enough, or let's say it's profit, you can still refund your business, your assets, which means it's your trading account. So now from this 500, now you go into 1.5. From 1.5, it's unlimited. You can still just do the same thing. So it depends if maybe you want to put it in your bank, you can still withdraw that and know that, okay, I made 1,500 as profits, but I can see this in my bank account. And that will loosen your emotions, because when you trade, when you have something, at least that you can say, if maybe I want to buy something now, I can easily do that. But you don't really touch it, you see. So another thing is, mostly we like to entertain our lifestyle, you see. This is your lifestyle, but it's not like lifestyle is going to be bad, because sometimes it's grocery, you have to pay rent, whatever. That's why I say it's gone. Once that money comes here, just know that it's not going to come back on your assets. It's gone. It's like delete, whatever, it's gone. So make sure that we focus on these two things, right? Make sure that once you make profit, don't really withdraw it that much, or when you withdraw, just hold it. Just hold that money, just to have that confidence to say, oh, I at least have 5,000 in my account, right? So when things don't go right here, which we don't really wish for that, you can easily do what? You can easily refund your account. And once this grows up, now this is an asset. This is going to grow to a point where now you can do what? You can put your money on your lifestyle. You can buy whatever you want to buy there, but just know that whatever that you put here, it's gone. Whether it's food, whether it's lifestyle, whether you pay for rent, just know it's not going to come back. So now think twice that, okay, I can recycle my profits. If I make profit, I can leave it in there. My account will grow. Sometimes I can withdraw. Then balancing these two, it will make your job very easy, because now you have at least in your bank account, and you still have a trading account. So that changes the way you trade, because sometimes we have this pressure. We just trade, but we don't really have anything in the trading account. And that sometimes can be painful. And just imagine when you lose everything, you will say, if I withdrawn that, if I withdrawn a small portion of that. So yes, sometimes you have to take something out, and that will actually boost your confidence when you trade. You don't over risk, because you know that, no, why am I running? Because I have something. Why am I risking? Because I already have money, so I have to take it slower. But if you don't really have that, it's all about making money unnecessarily. And or maybe you just blowing your money on your lifestyle. You make some smaller profits, you just withdraw everything, you buy something. That's also good, but it's also the same as blowing, because that money is gone. Now you have to refund your account. Mostly withdraw and tomorrow you blow the account. Now you have to wait another month to trade. I hope you understand that. I know I did eat your time, whatever, but it's learning. We have to learn. So learning, there's no shortcut. I try to shortcut these videos to be way too smaller, but I can't, unfortunately. So yes, on US30 we are still on this nice uptrend, so I'm expecting to see the market continuing, but on top here we have a very nice resistance. The market can still respect that, unless if the market will try to break that out of that. So we are still bullish, very bullish on that. So let's push to the next one. Hey, I did smash the time here. I did chow the time. So what's really happening? I was talking about these new structures that are happening on Nasdaq. Try to go check that video, previous video that I did yesterday. I hope you're gonna learn so much on that. So now what do we see? We see that the market is actually on a very nice uptrend. You can see that the market is moving very nice, guys. The market is moving very nice. So we are still on that uptrend, but unfortunately on Friday the market was actually doing what? The market was reversing and exactly towards from this resistance. So now the market is even below this resistance. So now it's like we're gonna have this new structure. I think the market will be just playing around this level. Remember, we have CPI. Let's hope that it's gonna be negative so that we're gonna see the market going up again. I'm expecting that. So if I have a trade here, whatever, it doesn't really matter. As long as I have trades around that area, I won't try to take any loss on this type of a structure, unless if the market will be changing the trend. If the market wants to get out here, yes, I will say, yeah, you see that is a proper loss, but I don't really want to lose around this area. Then 2 days later the market is up again. No. Why? It means I'm just drawing this, but I'm not following that. If I'm following the uptrend, it means my stop losses should be nowhere actually in sight. Actually, yes, but we try to use sometimes stop loss, which is also reasonable, and sometimes the market can go in our favor, but most of the time you find that sometimes the market will reverse. We have so much stuff going on in the economic stuff or geopolitics. At the end of the day, there's no way that the market won't be reversing. So make sure that but there is very limited chance that the market can break this support. So it means our support can be actually the wall that can actually give us some very nice decisions. If the market breaks that, I will say that it's a nice loss, I'm out. Then we know that for the rest of the next month, we might be in a very nice profit, because the market never even tried to come towards that. If it comes, it never broke out of that. You see, simple as that. So I'm still bullish, and where we are, maybe the market will be reaching this area. We can say it's a very nice buy area again, or zone. I'm still expecting to see the market going up. So simple as that. Let me just try to check the other ones. S&P 500 was also trying to do the same thing. You can see we had a buy pending order. Yeah, I think we had a buy pending order, which means we're out of that. So this is what I'm talking about. Actually, we're supposed to have a proper stop loss around this level, because you might find that tomorrow or Tuesday the market will be up again and we took a loss here. So I will be updating everyone about this. So that's not really good if you lose, and when you check, the trend is still going up very nice. Just imagine this. Just look, if you had any buy from this area, but your stop loss was below the support, it means for more than 3-4 months you never took any loss. Yes, if you were following this support area and your stop losses were below this area, you say, I will only close when the market breaks. It means you were not going to take any loss. Unfortunately, our account is not really big, or sometimes we try to use standard accounts where we know that we don't really have enough funds. It's better to use mini accounts or micro accounts so that you can hold those trades longer. Making $5 is better than losing. Making $5 every day, it's way much better. So don't just try to make thousands when you can actually have some nice buys without losing for 3 months. It's possible. It's possible, because if you can see this line like that, it means yes, it can be possible. If your stop loss was a little bit lower, the market was going to come back in your favor. So we are still bullish. So US oil, we saw that they say Amco lost some profits. So they lost 25% of their profits. So it means we might see oil going even lower up to this point. So we will be ready to do what? To buy. So this is just some mind games business. When they say they lost whatever, like let's say 25% of oil, we know that oil is still gonna be on sale. And it's not like when they say they lost, it's like maybe this oil was bent, or you understand the formula there. It's just that maybe the sales were down, but there's no way that this business or this company is gonna fall or like go bankrupt. So it's just, yes, they're just trying to make it like to be on demand. Then we'll see it going up again. So anyways, I think for today it's enough, guys. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Remember, if you join this week, you're gonna get 2 times this, and it's gonna be 12 months only this week. Scan this QR code or WhatsApp me here. You get it for $48 coming from $250. Now it's worse, because if you go for 12 months, if you are going to get this for only $48 for 12 months, it means we now on $280, because 12 months is $280. So which means you get it with 48. That is crazy. But that is actually to say thanks to everyone, whoever who's gonna watch this video. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you very much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.